Okay, my friends, as you can see here, we brought this whole monster from inside the shed back out onto the folding legs table, which will be its permanent table. I'm not moving this anymore. There's some serious times there where I thought it was actually going to go flying out of my hands. As you can see from the time lapse, it's all fast, but honestly, walking out of the shed, I thought I was going to hit it off the roof, walking up on the steps there, and it's a shaky experience, there's no doubt about it. So it's twice now I'm after kind of moving this in and out. First of all, as you could see from the last time lapse, I had to turn that table around inside in the shed so we could get at it from back to front, and my friend and I were talking about where we're going to put lights and stuff. And then from the time lapse you could see me making this table, and I'm delighted with it. It turned out fine. It's grand and level, it's grand and big, and I'm just giving you a quick talk now on what I'm going to do here. So as you can see, it's in bits there, like at the moment it's in 10 sections, so we're going to put it all together and straighten it up. And before I do that, I'm going to centre it as well. There's a little bit more space at this side than there is over at that side, so I want to try and centre as best I can. And it needs a serious clean as well. You wouldn't be able to see much from here, but inside there and in the kind of corner areas and stuff like that, it's quite dusty. The back is even worse, and I never really showed you the back. Again, you might have seen it with the time lapse. It's gone out on the deck, but I mean, there's so much crap here regarding different colours and bricks and everything. You know, this is the building blocks behind the grey itself, so you'll use anything in any colour, you know, because you don't really see it, and you'd use anything from slopes here and there, but it needs a serious a bit of strength work in the back of this. Like, again, guys, when I was building this, like, it was built for staying in the one place and not moving from there. And just because I'm moving it now, don't get me wrong, it's still strong, but because I'm going to take it into a van and stuff like that, it's going to be completely strengthened up. So even the gaps here where you see one section going to the other, when they lock in, I will be reinforcing that the whole way down to the bottom, and at the bottom as well on the plates, especially back here, as you can see. So the same thing here now will be just locked in as much as I can. I'll get Technic pieces at the top. There'll be a whole fill in around this area as well, just to make it good and strong. It's like, again, like that. They're fine. They were just for the display on the front, as you can see over the back of it here. Like, it's just a hollow back there, and that's grand. I'll have lights in here with wood coming up, so it'll be protected fine, but I just really want to strengthen it up. Everything has to be locked in, you know. A lot of gap here as well. Like, now it's quite strong, that centre piece, because of all the grey rock on the front. But yeah, I just want to, I mean, these are quite, this is fine at the time. Again, I was building it in a way that all I needed was stability so the stuff could sit on. Whereas I'm going to, again, just reinforce that, lock it one board in with the other flat pieces, loads of them across, and stabilise all of that. You know, as you can see as well, it's very maggoty. Any dust and maggots and spiders and everything in your shed, in my shed anyway, get in there, you know. So yeah, as you can see, that's the back. It's quite the shit show. Excuse my language. So yeah, more strength, more work, more solid. All those rooms could be taken out, as in the suits room, the gym, the trophy room, the weapons room, and this is the old tribute to the 1960s Adam West Batman. So again, they could be taken out because I made it that way, but I'm going to lock them in. This is going to be its permanent home. And as you can see here, again, the same, like a lot of crap and stuff. I'm going to literally get the Hoover now there and just go at that. And once I have it locked in and centred, I'll stabilise it then with a ton of brick. And once that's done, then again, I'll be cutting a sheet of wood to go right along the back here. There'll be a sheet to go along the side. And then, of course, we're going to be on the opposite side as well here. And once the wood is locked in, I'll have corner pieces down here on each side. And then the top piece, the manor, comes out further than the back, probably somewhere about here. So I'll be cutting that to join it and then that's it. It's its permanent home. I can literally catch this thing and wheel it into the back of the van and take it out. Hopefully it won't be, this is my first time of course, so hopefully it won't be a mess by the time I arrive up in Dublin. It's 2 weeks now, literally, not even, week and a half. So I'm excited for the event, and I'm dying to show it to people. I'm a little bit apprehensive, right, of course, with the travel, but for sure, look, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm dying to show this, you know, in person to people, as opposed to just show it on camera all the time. So yeah, so again, now I know that normally Lego is Lego and I wouldn't touch it, it sits on the table, but in this case I will be, especially back here and anywhere I can, I'm actually going to screw it down to the table, right at the bottom part here, like, and the piece that goes in the top for the manor, I'm actually going to screw it into one or two solid places at the top of the cave. Now you won't see it now, you won't, you know, it won't upset the build, but it just reinforces the strength from the top to the bottom of it. And then I'll have a face of wood to go up here and latch on, and everything is boxed in. My main thing is that the empty space in between it all, and again we'll have to fill up with a lot of kind of I wouldn't say bubble wrap, it's more kind of these pouches. When I order Lego online, they normally have these pouches of little airbags, so I'm going to try and get my hands on them and just fill that so nothing can fall in on itself. But it should be solid enough, hopefully, once we don't hit a few large manholes, or potholes shall I say, not manholes. So yeah, so I'm going to get on with the cleaning now, and then I'm going to centre it, and we'll see how it looks in there, and I'll time lapse that as well. So till the next video.